Hi everyone, it's Gloria. And a couple of weeks ago I did a Christmas tour of my home, although I didn't have the upstairs completed as far as Christmas decor goes, so I didn't get to do the tour at that time. Well, now Christmas is over and the decor is coming down. I still have a little bit of it up, but I have company coming this afternoon, so I thought while I have the upstairs nice and clean and straight, I would do a tour of my upstairs. So right now I'm at the top of my stairs facing a small hall here, and I'm not going to do too much talking because my voice seems to be going in and out. It does that when I have to talk a lot. So if you have any questions or anything, if you would like to leave a comment, I'd be happy to answer any questions or whatever that you might have. But the majority of the things that I have upstairs are in the Victorian style, and this includes my two daughters' bedrooms, which they are no longer at home. They are adults now, and their former bathroom, my tea room, and my husband's pool room. So come on with me and I will give you a quick overview of my oldest daughter's room. It's filled with many antiques. I collect a lot of things: tea sets, plates, things with cats. Oh my goodness, just so many things. Dolls, and of course this is my Reborn Doll channel. But lately I've been doing a few different types of videos on the channel. But I will give you a quick view around the room. I'm not going to do too much talking. Most everything in my house has a story behind it, as I'm sure is the case with many of us. And I wish I could take the time to tell you everything, but I'm just going to pan around the rooms. I learned my lesson, I think, on trying to put music to a video on that Christmas tour video. It just did not work. Cut my voice out completely and then did something to the volume of the audio. So not going to do that again, as much as I'd like to have music in the background. Might hear my shoes squeaking as I walk across this wooden floor here. Most of the antiques in this room are from the Eastlake period of the Victorian era, which is late 1800s. The bedspread is an antique tablecloth, and the quilt was handmade by my mother. There's some of my tea set collection. And you'll see that I have teacups and saucers and plates and things everywhere. I consider these beautiful plates as art pieces, so I have many of them hung in my home. Give you a view from that direction. A little antique vanity there. try to back on out here. This is an antique wardrobe. And I have a separate video that I made maybe more than a year ago of the dollhouse that I made, that I started back in like 1968, and took me at least 10 years to get to almost completion, and then I have since added some accessories to it. Back out here so I don't fall down the stairs. So I'll give you another quick view of the room. Okay. And this is view going down the stairs. I have some antique artwork on the walls there. And then we'll turn around and go in here. This is the bathroom. Let me switch the light on here. Ooh. This was my daughter's bathroom when they were home. I still have my Christmas decor in here. We went on vacation the week after Christmas, and that's one reason that I'm so late in getting down everything. We had to come home early because of the weather. There was freeze warnings out, and as a matter of fact, we even had to change our destination for vacation because of the impending weather. And we had to shorten it as well because of the weather. Thank the good Lord we did not have the ice or snow that was predicted, but we did have very low temperatures in the teens, and so I'm really thankful that we were able to come on home and, you know, be safe at home where it was warm. There'll always be another time for vacationing. Hopefully. It's just not safe to be out on the roads with temperatures like they've been lately. Okay, turn that light out. Okay, well, come on in here. I'm in the small little L-shaped hall here. I have a couple of prints here that are little tea prints. I got those at a consignment shop on clearance for $5 each. I thought they were so sweet. They're watercolors. And I'll come in here and give you a panoramic view of my other daughter's room. The furnishings in here, although the room is in Victorian style, they are mostly Queen Anne pieces, and these are from mostly like the 40s and 50s, maybe a few earlier pieces. Here are some porcelain dolls that belong to my daughter that she purchased these when she was in school in France a few years back. More Madame Alexander dolls that are mine. The fabrics in here are from Laura Ashley, which I'll show you the draperies over there. That includes the border, is also from Laura Ashley. And a little antique vanity here. More of my moss rose china that I showed you in my Christmas video. I have a number of those pieces. More of the antique china plates there. And some more of my dolls. Here's an original Little People doll. They call them Cabbage Patch later on, but this was made by Xavier Roberts. He actually signed the back side of this doll. I bought it in maybe 1980, 81. That's my daughter's first doll. Her name was Andrea Eva. The large doll on the bed is Bisque, and I've had her since the early 80s. And she's wearing my younger daughter's Easter dress that she had when she was 2. My mother made the shams and the quilt. This was my daughter's doll. The doll over here in the corner was mine when I was 13. I've loved dolls my entire life. She is a Patty Playpal look-alike, but she is not a Patty Playpal. And here's some Demi-Tasse teacup and saucer sets that my daughter collected, but she left them at home when she moved away on her own. I'll give you a view from the room from this direction. And these few American Girl dolls are mine. My daughter had a huge collection of those, but she took those with her. This is the room from this direction. And I'll come on, I'll give you one more panoramic view here. Now we'll turn to my tea room. And I have shown this in an earlier video, but I don't know if I showed the entire room, so we'll do the same here. I'll give you a panoramic view to start off with. The lighting may not be as good as I would like, but I think it has to do with the time of day. Come down this way, and that faces my tea table down that way. So now here's some more of my plate collection. They are Bluebird plates. They're all different. They're all antique china with bluebirds on them. Those were my favorite right there. Have window seats. I have more china plates on the wall. I can't tell where I am right now because I can't get over there. So antique lamp, more bluebird china, and bluebirds on that too. I love this picture. Children having a tea party and a little girl holding her baby doll. Perhaps that took place in somewhere in Europe a long time ago. still have my little Christmas Christmas tree here with the teapots and cups and saucers on it. I put out here every year, and I put little teapot and teacup shaped mints in there at Christmas. This is a nice little sitting room. It's wonderful when you want to have some quiet time to spend or spend with a friend. I do give tea parties up here for my friends. I have my tea table all set. I'll show you that in a moment. Here's another window seat. I have plates and artwork on the side. Chandelier is a teapot and teacups, and it holds tea lights, which I do not have on at this time, but it gives a nice soft light when we're having tea. And this is my tea table all set. The center plates are Limoges antique plates. I do have Limoges dinnerware for the place settings, but I'm not using that at the moment. I have more of my Limoges plates over there in the corner. Come around here to a little buffet, Queen Anne buffet, with some more of my accoutrements for tea. And this is a lovely print of Victorian ladies having tea. And some more plates, including a plate with bluebirds. And there's a tapestry with kitty cats. And I did the stenciling in this room. It took me a very long time to do. I did it, it's above the baseboards, all the way around the room. So that's the view from this angle. So you're heading toward the door. There's a lot of interesting roof lines in this room, but I do think that it adds interest to the room, and I've enjoyed the different roof lines in here over the years. So now we'll come in here to my husband's pool room. Let me switch the light on very quickly, and I'll give you a panoramic view of this room. We are taking the air conditioner out of the window in a couple of weeks. We don't need it anymore. We had a larger unit installed, a central unit upstairs that will, the old unit was not large enough to completely cool this room, so we added that tiny little window unit, but we don't need it now. See, my husband loves Corvettes, and so this room is filled with Corvette memorabilia, as well as a lot of other car memorabilia. The Corvair there in that photograph belonged to us. It was a 1960 Corvair Corsa convertible, and it was on the cover of Corsa magazine, which is a Corvette magazine. We restored that car from the ground up twice while we had it, and right before we sold it, it actually was a 100-point car at car shows. So we sold it a long time ago. It's a traffic light, which the lights you can't tell, but they are red, yellow, and green. They're on. Still have some of my Christmas decor up in this room. Just have not had time since vacation to get it all down. And my husband is a Bama fan, so got that in his hat collection. More of his model car collection. And this is a working antique telephone. Some of his car awards, and my daughter, who was in Special Olympics, it's her gold medals that she received at the World Games. And my other daughter ran some marathons, so those are her medals from the marathon. Some more of my husband's collections. The view from that end of the room. And of course the pool table, the purpose for this room. This is a hand-built pool table. And believe it or not, it was given to us by a dear friend when we moved in this house almost 30 years ago, and we had the room built around the pool table, so we cannot move this pool table out of here. If we ever move from this home, it will have to stay. It would have to be completely dismantled. The slate on the top is one solid piece of slate, so pool table's not going anywhere, folks. So I'll give you a quick view of this room again. Okay, everyone. I guess that completes the tour of my upstairs now. I'll show you this. I think this is such a cute picture. It's a little girl. It says in training. She's in training to be an Alabama cheerleader. Roll Tide. Sorry for the lighting there. So we'll come on out this way. Well, I hope everyone had a very blessed Christmas, and I pray that you all will have many blessings over the coming new year. So I'll say bye for now, and until I see you again, this is Gloria, sending love and hugs and many blessings. Bye-bye, everyone.